If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post a new Tom Brady video every day.
I've had people that are like, what do you think about the Bucs? I'm like, you got 12 back there. Hell no, I'm not writing off the Bucs.
Yeah, I just can't get down with the like, oh, the Bucs might be back or will they be? The Bucs are still good, but they just haven't been playing well. Like I don't.
Well, that's my point. It's the opposite of the Cowboys.
It's a bad loss, but at the end, then extrapolate and be like, oh, I can see this team getting blown out.
I heard you say this on your podcast. As you've gotten older, the expectations for you have just risen so much. And people sometimes forget you have bad days, and sometimes the wins aren't always pretty. They can be even ugly. You've had some of those in your career. So I'm just wondering, especially like after coming, off the last game and even the last two games, is there part of you that ever just wants to remind people like, hey, I am human. I have days like everybody else.
I prefer to just win and, think about it, erase that from people's minds. So I'd like to think of myself as always trying to be on the winning side. We just haven't done it. So I actually got great teammates and great group of coaches, and we're going to work our butt off to get it right. And I think there's definitely things that we haven't done a good job of, but, it's identifying those things and then working at them. And I think the expectations are high for a reason, because we have a lot of talented players, and we know that we can play at a high level. We just got to go do it.
The Bucs, who host the Giants on Monday Night Football, averaging 40.5 points per game and are 4-0 at home. Here's Gronk on if we'll see him this week.
I want to help out the guys. I want to get out there, make some plays like I was at the beginning of the year, get some first downs, get some touchdowns, just help out the offense throughout the game, and that's my goal. I mean, we're taking it one step at a time. I mean, I just got 2 good practices under my belt, and that's a big step right there. That's the first, crucial steps, is getting some practices under my belt, and making sure that I feel good after them. So it's going well, and the arrow's pointing up towards playing. I mean, hopefully it does go right, and I'm out there Monday night.
I think this game could be tough. I think it could be hard fought because of what's going on defensively for Tampa Bay as well. But I am too scorned, and I have seen it too many times, to bet against Tom Brady. I think that they find a way to win.
They play the Giants on Monday Night Football, and they come in having lost back-to-back games. That happens all the time to different people. But as for Tom Brady, it's only happened once, and that was back in 2002. So he's got 287 consecutive starts without a 3-game losing streak, which, as you say, is easily the longest streak of its kind of all time. It's almost double Montana's streak.
Tom Brady's only lost 3 games in a row, once in his career in 2002 when he was a young whippersnapper. Let's see if we can get this team to bounce back. I can't wait to see it.
Can't even think about him losing 3 games in a row. Doesn't even sound like Tom Brady.
That was 20 years ago, too. He ain't even like that no more.
Yeah, I'm riding with the guy who hasn't lost 3 straight in 287 contests. That's who I'm rocking with. I mean, there's a reason that Tom Brady I'm still amazed by that stat. How do you not lose 3 games in a row in the NFL? It's because of the way that Tom Brady leads.
When we talked, you and I, about, well, do we really believe in the Cowboys yet? Because you kind of have to see it to believe it. The Bucs are the opposite of that. They are the team you give the ultimate benefit of the doubt to because they're the defending champs and because Tom Brady is their quarterback, and maybe that is clouding our thinking.
It should cloud the thinking because he's Tom Brady. Like what? Like what?
Well,
like there's some guy, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady.
Good success in your career in terms of not stringing together losses. Haven't lost 3 in a row since 2002. I just trying to see what you've seen from your teammates to suggest you guys are in good position to change things this week and come out strong on Monday.
Yeah, I think it's just that. I think we have to change it. I think, winning football is about doing the right thing as often as possible. Everyone being on the same page, great communication, and then just giving as best effort as possible on every play. And, things aren't always going to go perfect out there, but you got to have, as few as mistakes as possible. And I think there's a real urgency for us to get it right. And, we played this opponent last year and they gave us, a big challenge. I think they're very talented offensively. They got a lot of good talent on the D line, especially. So it's going to be a big challenge for us. And we got to get back to playing the way we're capable of playing.
Tampa Bay is not playing good football right now. But we know that Bruce Arians and Tampa Bay, they figure it out when it matters. They go on runs. So they're not playing good right now. They might not play good next week. Give them 2-3 weeks. I think they'll figure it out.
What is your level of concern over Brady in this offense?
I think with the offense, obviously, he needs to make sure that he's taking care of the football in a way that Tom's always taking care of the football. And I think decision-making is something that's always been one of his strong points. He'll get that figured out. Accuracy has always been something that's been one of his strong points. He'll get that figured out. This is not a team that's going to all of a sudden resort to turning around and handing the football off. That's just not what they do. But there's no question that Tom needs to play better. He'll get it figured out, and he needs his full complement of weapons, namely, and we had him up there on the board, they need AB back. They need Gronk back. And once they get them back, they will be right up there as far as talking about the best teams in the NFC and who's going to be the likely representative for the NFC in the Super Bowl.
Listen, on the offensive side of the ball, they got two of everything. So I'm not concerned with AB and Gronk. That's what Mike Evans is supposed to be about. That's what Godwin's is supposed to be about. Brady, OJ.
Hi, Tom. I'm just curious, these last couple of weeks, and then you sandwich a bye in there. It feels like it's been like long. I don't know if it feels like that to you, but can you just describe what these last couple weeks have sort of felt like?
It feels like most teams when you don't win, it's not nearly as fun, putting all the work in and us trying to really grind to get it right. And then it just, we're not doing what it takes on the field in order to win. So in order to do it right, you got to, you could just put a lot of time and energy and detail into what we're doing. And, it'll feel a lot better when we win, but we got to go earn it. And we're going against a team that challenges you to do it. They're not going to make it easy. I think I have a decent understanding of what I think they're going to try to do.
Brady and the Buccaneers went into New Orleans in the playoffs. They won there. They went into Green Bay and won there. I cannot. Look, what the Patriots are doing is fantastic. They look great. There's a reason no rookie quarterback's ever been in the Super Bowl. That matters. There's a long way to go. And having watched Tom Brady and the Buccaneers come off of that Week 13 bye last year and then just not lose again in the games they won, I have to say Brady.
This play after play, those first 12 plays, a lot of guys were doing the wrong things, making the wrong decisions. And that's not us. We had a perfect practice all last week. And that's our big emphasis on these upcoming practices, just little things, getting back to what we know. Because when you do win, you kind of do get comfortable. And we know what it takes to go on that run and just to play.
It's hard to snap out of that when things are snowballing?
Yeah, especially in a game. But we didn't have enough time. We was getting together towards the end, but, the Redskins put together a nice drive and didn't give us a lot of time with the ball.
How hard to describe the mentality of this team right now? In like previous years, 2 losses back-to-back would not be the end of the world here, but things and expectations have changed around this place. What's the mentality like right now coming off these last 2 games?
I think the mentality, we know what we have to do, and these losses could be good for us too. Wake us up or just know what's at stake for our team and just coming in with that right mindset and just trying to fix it. That's all it's about right now, fixing little things. That's what's hindering us to be what we need to be.
That's it for this video. I post a new Tom Brady video every day, so please like and subscribe. That way you'll always have a new Tom Brady video to watch every single day. Thanks for watching.